Hello, good people. I am back again as promised. Thank you for watching, or I should say, I'm so used to my Chit Chat Chew Show podcast, you guys seeing me for those that tune in. But on this, my Aisha Speaks Jade, you have not seen face on with me in a while, but I will be back showing face doing live videos at some point in time. Right now, I'm just kind of liking what I do right now, doing the live audios, and it's pretty cool. And I've been getting a really good, pretty decent amount of support and likes. So I definitely appreciate you. Hopefully this page will just kind of really get me out there so I can continue increasing my speaking. So can't wait for that. I'm excited. So again, thank you. I am Aisha, also known as Jade, and you have reached my motivational page called Aisha Speaks Jade for Tuesday, which is today, Tuesday, August the 7th, 2018. So I'm a little tired and I'm probably rambling on, so I'm going to get right to it. So the topic of discussion this evening is called The Business of Living, an entrepreneurial approach to everyday life. So, entrepreneurship has reached a 14-year high. The report states that instead of necessity-driven new businesses, more U.S. entrepreneurs are launching ventures based on perceived opportunities, growth ambitions, and a broad optimistic outlook, a group sometimes called opportunity entrepreneurs. So nearly 78% of entrepreneurs last year started ventures to pursue new opportunities. There is an entrepreneur that exists deep down inside of each of us. I like to think there's a lot of us. I don't know about all of us, but I believe there's definitely enough of us. Many people have thought about starting a business or have an idea for a new product, service, or brand. People are extremely curious and they want to test the elements that drive their innate curiosity. Entrepreneurship is no longer just a business term anymore. It's a way of life. You don't need to be an entrepreneur to be entrepreneurial. You just need to cultivate the entrepreneurial attitude. This is exactly what people feel in their gut every day and why they desire the direction to enable their entrepreneurial spirit. So I just want to jump right into the ways that you can ways to conceive the business of living and becoming the everyday entrepreneur you can be. So this will guide you rightly towards the pursuit of breakthrough ideas and non-negotiable ideals, and a life full of momentous activities and amazing adventures with fewer regrets. So let's just dive right into it. So 1, creating impact and influence. Entrepreneurship is not just about making money, but extends to seizing opportunities to build relationships, advance commerce, and better humanity. When you can embrace the totality of entrepreneurship, It begins to shape a balanced state of mind to enable your passionate pursuits through the lens of endless possibilities. Forgive me, guys, in advance. I'm getting a little tired, but I definitely want to give you some good wealth of knowledge if you don't already have it. The business of living is about creating impact and influence. Whether you close a large client contract or give back to your local community, the outcomes continually fuel your entrepreneurial spirit. Innovation becomes a mindset that fuels continuous improvements in your business and in the lives of others for the betterment of a healthier whole. With the impact and influence you create through your entrepreneurial spirit, innovation becomes second nature. 2, going alone with others. Again, going alone with others. Only you can take the steps that shape your new life as an entrepreneur. No one can do this for you. This can feel like an intimidating, lonely road, but you are never truly alone. Every groundbreaking entrepreneur's path is flanked by support, be it obvious or unnoticed. As you begin your entrepreneurial journey, many times you are faced with skepticism by your friends and colleagues, as well as yourself. Unfortunately, envy and jealousy often stand in the way. Don't live a life fueled with regret. Your courage and belief in yourself will be tested often along the way. But if you remain focused, consistent, and true to your goals, you will begin to attract people with similar ideas and ideals. You will begin to build community and transition from solidarity to going alone with others. So, I do believe that because a lot of times I've spoke on having negative self-thought. You will come across people who will laugh at you and tell you that your dream or your goal is impossible. Just go ahead and work for corporate America because you will not make any money or you will not be successful at being an entrepreneur or a small business owner or just a business owner. And they will be jealous of you because if they see, number one, they're miserable to me. Okay? And anybody who has the time to knock another person down, they have no life. And again, they're miserable and they're jealous and they're envious. And they'll do or say whatever they can to bring you down. And so you have to have the mindset. You have to have the mindset to believe in what you want your business to become. So if they're not for you, they're against you. So remove yourself from them. 3, testing your ideas. How many times have you been in a meeting and someone says to you, "That's a great idea. You should take the initiative and make it a reality"? What typically happens? Most of the time, nothing. Most great ideas remain dormant because people don't have the courage, the resources, time, and or money to take action. And for those who take action, most are unprepared and find themselves spending their valuable time and money on a dream that simply goes astray. You have an inner circle, a small group of close friends, family members, and associates who tell it to you straight. Optimize your relationship with them and deem them your board of advocates. They are the proving grounds for all new ideas and plans. So if you have that support, utilize it. Such people pad your path with uncommon wisdom, courage, and intuition. Learn from those who have done it before. Don't ever think you have all of the answers just because it's your idea. Ideation is distinctly different from execution. Allow your personal board of advisors to guide you with wisdom born from their own failures and subsequent successes. So, yes, you can't, well, you can do a lot of the things, I believe, but it's always good to have a mentor or a coach or an advocate to help you along with it, especially if they've been in business and they've been down this road before, way before you did. It's good to get constructive, positive, good feedback from a person that's coming from a good place that means you good instead of meaning you harm. So I'm definitely open. I am getting open to it because I do have trust issues, people. I've spoke on it before. I have trust issues just based on personal life situations. But in reality, I know I have to move forward past that. Even though I am co-business partner in our LLC business, I know that even with the two of us, we're going to need a small team. It doesn't have to be anything big, but at some point in time, we're going to really need to talk about getting a small team to help us because the business is going to grow. It has been growing. And so when you're working, not only your business full time, your own business and being an entrepreneur, plus working working another full-time corporate job, it can be very tedious and hectic. So keep an open mind, people. 4, controlling your controllables. As an innovator, you learn quickly that you cannot control some big factors on your road to success: the market, the weather, and the character of other people, to name some prominent ones. Yet, these factors cannot force you to take your eyes off what you can control: your feet, your focus, and your character. Controlling your controllables is how new entrepreneurs flourish in and out of season. So I just want to tell you that a little bit. 5, earning certainty. An entrepreneur plants multiple seeds, knowing that each grows at a different rate. He or she then focuses on growing a garden rather than blooming one flower at a time, knowing that some seeds will flourish and others will fade. The reward of a well-tended garden is certainty. When you watch a seed you planted along the way bloom when you least expect it, or when unanticipated opportunity arises from a near forgotten seed. So just kind of ponder on that a little bit. Because I'm just kind of right now thinking, if you're like, wait a minute, is she stuck? No, I'm just kind of thinking about some things that I'm speaking on to bring into not only the our LLC business, but right along with my speaking, my public speaking. 6, probability patterns. An entrepreneur does not overanalyze opportunities. Have you ever overanalyzed opportunities? So instead, you learn through experience to discern the underlying patterns that determine whether a venture will be or can be successful. This frees you to seize ripe opportunities and pour out your resources with confidence. A seasoned entrepreneur can detect patterns in how things work and interconnect. They begin to view risk as their best friend as pattern recognition becomes an innate character trait. A seasoned character can quickly, a seasoned entrepreneur, can quickly recognize the probable results of their decision making and the sustainability of their ideas and ideals. 7. Sowing value threads. Embracing and enforcing values is a hallmark of entrepreneurial living. The air is thick with ads that aim to fog your standards. To be a successful entrepreneur, you must know what material you are made of and then sow its threads through everything you consume, promote, and pursue. 8. This is really cute. Eating Twinkies and Coke. Ill-motivated entrepreneurs take good fortune for granted and usually fall victim to their prosperity. They upgrade their lifestyle with each success and in doing so often impoverish the significance of their lives. There is more to consumption than meets the eye. It either erodes or upholds your power and purpose. One of the primary keys to the business of living is a consistent value sown standard of success. Flourishing entrepreneurs know the fickle nature of prosperity and, unlike a modern Howard Hughes, if you're familiar with him, they bank their lives on more than material increase and extravagant spending. 9. Discovering real friends. Whew, yes. Regret is one of humanity's most common emotions. We are, by nature, protectors of sameness. Still, it is the pioneering spirits who are invaded and emulated. It is also the pioneering spirits who spark injustice for others. As you launch into the business of living, your accomplishments are met with criticism, jealousy, and even betrayal. Because that's going to happen. You're going to be faced with a lot of different challenges, scenarios, and situations. Stay away from the leeches and the loafers and align with the leaders and the lifters. I'm going to say that again for you guys. Stay away from the leeches and loafers and align yourselves with the leaders and lifters. 10. Painting a target on yourself. Becoming a new entrepreneur makes you that birthmarked bear. This makes entrepreneurship the best form of accountability. It also sets you up as a leader. Accepting the position with gratitude, grit, and innovation is up to you. Competitors and critics will take aim at you, but you don't have to stand still. You got to fight fire with fire. That's what I say. 11. Pioneering from compassion. There is no way around the immense responsibility bestowed on the new entrepreneur. It extends beyond your family, friends, and associates to the wider audience of humanity. Comprehending the power and human value of your brand is the first step to momentous impact. What you then do with your power can change the world. Question: Who else's world will you change? The living legacy of today's entrepreneur is compassion. It is also the success template for all future innovation. And 12, creating, restoring, and sustaining. Again, creating, restoring, and sustaining. Ultimately, the new entrepreneur flourishes by creating dreams, restoring hope, and sustaining life for others. These actions encompass the natural result of the business of living. Applying these 12 activities to everyday life is what sets a person and a business apart from the pack. You do not have to apply them all to become more entrepreneurial, but the more you apply, the more momentous your endeavors can be. I truly encourage you to think big. So I just wanted to speak on just those different 12 activities. It really had my mind going. So if you felt like I was a little hesitant with speaking, I probably was, but it really was something that I was trying to absorb as well as I was speaking it, because it's very valuable information. And again, we don't know everything as being business owners or small business owners, entrepreneurs. We don't know everything. For me, I know I definitely don't. So I'm always continuously learning, always being inquisitive, doing my best to do as much research as I can between both jobs, which is the business and working corporate America. And just looking forward to that day, as I always say, to firing my boss on a positive note, because once I'm done, I don't want to leave with any type of ill will for me. Now, I cannot speak on how, my boss or my manager is going to feel for that matter, but as long as I know that I have a clean conscience to move full-time forward with our business, and me being a motivational or public speaker or speaker. I haven't quite gotten what I am, but I just hope that what I speak, whether I'm reading off something or just speaking myself as well, that it reaches someone and that you gain some type of knowledge from what I'm saying, because this page is about uplifting and motivating, as well as being vulnerable and transparent, speaking about my own personal life and personal experiences in my personal space, and what I've been through from the dark days to bringing me to where I'm at presently, and where I would like to see myself go in the near future to come. So I just enjoy this. The more and more that I do it, I'm becoming a little more comfortable, even though I do get the anxiety, but you don't see me. And even if you did see me, you still probably wouldn't know unless I tell you, because I wear that face well. But I'm getting more comfortable with myself, and again, hoping that I reach someone with whatever I speak on, and that you can apply it to your personal life as well as if you have a business life. So thank you guys. I'm wrapping it up. I'm a little tired. I need to lay it down and just kind of relax the mind and be at peace, and do this all over again tomorrow, and wake up and be appreciative and be blessed and all of that good stuff. And just always remember, as I always say, self-care is needed. It's very necessary. Like respect is very necessary, and self-care and self-love and self-respect and taking care of yourself from head to toe. So guys, enjoy wherever you're at. Enjoy your evening or your day or afternoon, and have a better tomorrow and make it awesome on purpose. And much love and appreciation to you guys. And with that being said, Ashe.